Hey guys, welcome back to another reaction slash review video. Still tipping my hat in these early editions to drummers who I am big fans of. And in this fifth one I think we're up to now, sorry. Mr. Matt McGuire. It was only a matter of time. Mr. Matt McGuire. This guy, sounds a bit of an exaggeration, or it sounds a little bit over the top, but it's actually a bit of a hero of mine. To say this guy is an influence or an inspiration is one of the biggest understatements of the year. Like, to watch or to have seen his channel, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, first of all, pause this video, fuck this, go search Matt McGuire in YouTube, and then once you've watched all of his covers over the next like 4 days, then come back and you'll understand what I'm talking about. This guy, to have watched his channel, I think I started subscribing when he was at like, started watching and subscribing when he was at like 200,000, like still really late on. And the first few covers I watched, I was like, I can't fucking stand that guy. What a prick. And I really, it was total jealousy. I was watching it going, what a prick. When I first saw Luke Holland, I was like, you arsehole. Do you know what I mean? And it's just total jealousy. And that's literally what it was, right? And I subscribed. I thought I'm going to have to watch some more of this guy's stuff. Some more of his videos. Subscribed to have seen his channel grow, and then he obviously got the job with Chainsmokers, right? And I mean, I was just about to say, for those who don't know Chainsmokers, if you don't know Chainsmokers, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but I'm actually quite a big fan of them. The first few tracks was kind of, because I wasn't really a fan of pop music, I had to learn a couple for some cover stuff, for some session work, and then they grew on me, right? And then when I found out that he was playing drums for them, and I think at one point he was kind of just going to be doing a few gigs possibly, or a tour or something like that. Anyway, to see that announcement, I was like, fucking get in, son. One of his covers from a Chainsmokers cover had gone viral. I'm going to try and keep this intro short, but I fucking love the guy. And I actually went down to Capital's Jingle Bell Ball, right, here in the UK, down in London, drove all the way down. Love travelling for gigs, if you haven't already guessed. Drove all the way down. The main idea was to see Taylor Swift, because who isn't a fan of, who doesn't like a bit of Tay-Tay, right? Went down and got scammed on the tickets, actually. Got scammed on the tickets. In the set, they were on resale. You could buy them for like £10 when they go online, and then you end up spending like 20 grand just to get into the fucking car park, right? That was what happened. But I bought the tickets. I thought, right, sorry, I'm going down. And Chainsmokers were playing. I wasn't bothered actually about seeing Well, I was actually, because I knew Matt McGuire was playing. I was really excited to see that. The main reason was to see Taylor Swift though. And we went down to see Taylor Swift. Loved it. She was first on. She obviously had to go somewhere. She had better shit to be doing than playing to 30,000 people at fucking whatever arena we were at, the O2. She obviously thought, I just in out. I've got Ant and Deck Saturday Night Takeaway to watch, right? So off she went. And then Chainsmokers came on, right? And I don't know what, I had fucking goosebumps watching Chainsmokers came on. The two guys came on, Drew and fucking whatever his name is. They came on, right? And then I saw the kit, his kind of like signature kit, double hats, you know, 1 up, 2 down, all that. And I seen his kit there. I was like, oh, it's Matt McGuire. I've been watching it now. I'm really excited. And then the guy walked on. And just to see him walk on stage, to imagine what he was seeing with a sight of, you know, I don't even know how many people that holds, but it's a fair few. 1,000. I was like, fair play to you. Fucking fair play to you. He's grinded his arse off, right? And I'm going to probably rant on about him after this, because we're going to delve into this. He's grinded his arse off, and to get where he is today, all I can say is fair play to the guy. Fucking huge congratulations. I mean, the guy drives a Jaguar F-Type, so what more do you need to say? Anyways, we're going to delve into this. This is one of my favourites. Dubstep Mix, number 7, Matt McGuire. I just fucking love this guy. I had goosebumps when he walked on stage, man. Like, just to have seen someone through total hard work go from where still pretty late on in his journey to see where he is now. It's just, and this video is just a moment in time, of the hundreds of videos that he's done. It's just one tiny little moment captured in time of his journey, and it's just tremendous, and I love the guy. So, Matt McGuire, fair play to you, fair play to you. Let's go, dubstep mix number 7. Here we go. Heavy as fuck, straight off the bat. He's a metal drummer, but he doesn't do too much metal. He's pissing about on the hi-hats doing all this hip-hop stuff. I love it. Yes! I love the camera work in the videos. I love his style. Soul tone cymbals as well sound really nice. But I know he's sacked them off for Sabian. That right hand. Look at that. Look at this. What the fuck? The hi-hat work just blows my mind every time. Like, every aspect of it. The visuals, for one. The sound, everything's so deliberate in the thinner. Just listen to that breakdown. I'll come back to what I was saying about the hi-hats. Just all this sort of stuff. He incorporates tracks so well, plays for the music, and yeah, everything's so deliberate. All the hi-hat patterns. Really? Talented prick. Switching between hi-hats, higher and lower sounds, thicker, thinner cymbals, double kicks. Ah, glad son. Now watch this here. Capturing those cymbals. Just missed one there. What I was going to say was his right hand with that push-pull technique. The guy, I can't imagine the amount of hours that he's put into this one. Between the hats, look how specific it is. Little double on the left. Everything is so, you can just see it's so rehearsed. There's no way you can improvise that sort of thing. I love this. Love the camera work again. Let's chuck some double kicks in there, eh? Why not? Oh man. And what I love about this as well, right? Like, he choreographs things from a not only from a sound, but like performance standpoint, visual standpoint. He doesn't have to go back to the hi-hats there, he's got one here. But for sound, visuals, whatever. I love it. I love this open hand playing here between the toms. Again, just look at it, man. If you've ever seen any of his drum solos to any like EDM stuff, if you haven't, sorry, you need to check them out. Just double up on the... What a bizarre breakdown for a pop, like for dubstep. Just the energy, throwing himself into the track as well, man. Like, stupid. Right, manage that last bit, those last few cymbal hits. Oh, there's so many coming up suggested. I want to watch them all now. Like, I mean, the guy hasn't managed to play any of that through, you know, like through luck, through chance that he's able to just work his way around some fucking inverted paradiddles, chucking in some other hi-hats, and like, you can't improvise that stuff. You simply cannot improvise that stuff. Like, and if you can, then you're like next level. Your brain must be working about 4 hours ahead of you at any given point to be able to have calculated all of that. But like everything as well, especially when he's playing in 16ths, you notice it as well, because like all these random accents and like stuff are either, if he's over here, accents are over on this hi-hat, and if he's on here, accents are over there, between chinas, floor toms, snares. Like, just I can't even put into words how much I love this guy, honest to God. Like, such a huge fan of his, so much respect. And again, the early days I didn't, and it was because it was just pure jealousy. And to basically see the guy's dreams come true through the amount of hard work that he's put in is just something else. It really is. I mean, the guy records everything himself. He's talked about, in a couple of videos, talked about referencing Final Cut. So from that, I gather he does a lot of the editing himself. You know, and like the sound-wise drums, like mixes it all. Talented little prick. No, the guy's awesome. Any bad words that anybody would have to say about him is just nothing but jealousy. It can't not be. There's a bit of talk around, you know, kind of drum sound and how produced it is, or anything like that. And I mean, I'm a fan of like the rawest of raw drums. Realistically hated in the early days. I think hated anything that was produced or that had any kind of sample or trigger, or even just like a 5% sample on it against drum stems. I'd be like, ugh. But the guy could be, in fact, actually, you know what it is? The guy could have programmed the entire thing and be miming along. The fact that he's able to mime along to that is what would instantly become the most impressive part. The fact that he's programmed, if he did, the fact that he would have programmed those drums in such a way to then incorporate those visuals as well. And imagine him doing all of that. The guy, I don't know why I keep saying the guy, Matt, you see all the backstage stuff. I've like delved into a lot of the Chainsmokers. You see some of those like little mini docs on YouTube and stuff, like how heavily involved he is with the theatrics of everything, you know, to then, I mean, he's in a really lucky spot. When you're the drummer of the band and you also have control of the stage show and the theatrics and the choreography, you're of course going to put yourself on a 12-foot fucking drum riser with fucking balls of fire and motorcycles driving around in those fucking ball things. I've got no idea. That's literally what he's doing. Like, I've seen some of the shows and stuff, and like, that is literally, can you imagine just being on stage, playing along to those tracks in a way in which you have wrote the drum parts more or less, and then just watching like everything around the stage come together in a way that you've created in your mind. Like, the guy is living the absolute dream. And again, all I can say to him is fair play. Honestly, like, fair play. Such an awesome guy. I'd love to do a bunch of drum reviews and reaction videos, I guess, to some of his stuff, because it's just always a pleasure to watch him play. And it's a signature style of drum cover as well, which is, I think, another element of what I love. Of course, the way he sets up the kit, already talked about all that sort of stuff, but even just the one take is what's most impressive. One take. It takes me 17 takes to play fucking Omen by The Prodigy. We were recording that the other week for some C Collective stuff. 17 takes, man. Maybe it's not that many, but not far off. 16. And he's knocking shit like that out in one take, man. It just annoys me. This is what I'm saying. Anything bad about him is just pure jealousy from any drummer's standpoint. But in any case, I'm gonna stop licking his arse. huge fan of his, and it would be a genuine pleasure to even just meet the guy, shake his hand, just to say thanks to the inspiration that he's been, even for this channel. Like, I don't do drum covers to that extent, or do many drum covers really, but just to see someone be so persistent on YouTube and Instagram and everything else that he's on, but like YouTube and watch something grow in the way that it has, like I say, to go from sitting behind a screen, sitting in front of a screen and watching him behind a camera, and then just cutting to that moment where I'm sat at the O2 Arena watching him walk up on stage, sticks in his hand, sitting behind the kit and just seeing the place light up, mobile phone lights, and you just think, fair play is all I can say. The guy's a legend. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Comment below with drummers, songs, bands, albums, all that sort of stuff, live gigs that you would like me to take a look at, and I will certainly do my best. In the meantime, I shall see you in the next video.